Welcome back to AI Talkshow, the podcast where tech stories get personal. I'm Ferdinand.
And I'm your virtual sidekick, Didi.
Today, we're diving into a wild story. The story of Markus Persson, better known as Notch.
A quiet kid from Sweden who coded alone in his bedroom and ended up outsmarting some of the biggest tech companies in the world.
Yeah, and he did that without investors, no billion-dollar marketing plan, just code, coffee, and a crazy idea. Markus, he grew up in Sweden, in a home that wasn't exactly stable. His parents, they split up when he was 7, and his dad was in and out of his life because he was struggling with addiction, crime, and eventually even with mental health.
So Markus did what many smart kids do when life's too much. He disappeared into computers. At age 7, he wrote his first program.
Yeah, he started very early to go into the computer and technology side because he was trying to find a place where he belonged, trying to get out of the reality which was quite harsh for him. And by the time he was in his 20s, he was coding gambling software for a living, like blackjack, roulette, digital slot machines and other things. Actually, it was paying well, but it didn't fulfill him.
And then he saw something weird, a blocky little indie game called Infiniminer. It wasn't a hit, but it sparked something.
Yeah, a game which was different than all the others. And he thought by himself, what if I make a game which is like that, without rules? No mission, no achievements, just an open world made of blocks where people could build anything.
So he started coding at night, alone, and he called it Minecraft.
Yeah, but let's be honest here. The early Minecraft looked really awful. It was like a broken Lego game. It's very clunky, had a lot of bugs, it crashed a lot.
But it had something. It was fun and kind of endless.
Yeah, it was an endless game without rules. You could build whatever you want. And Markus, he actually posted the first version of this game online in 2009. Without press release, no big budget for publicity, nothing. He just put it as a demo on the online and a small little buy button.
And suddenly, people started talking. Gamers, YouTubers, kids. They weren't just playing, they were building castles, cities, whole worlds.
Yeah, it started slowly, but then really kicked in. And he was updating the game weekly, taking ideas from players, fixing bugs in real time, and it really felt alive. It was evolving, developing, and the community of enthusiasts who discovered this game was also growing.
And the money? Oh, it started rolling in. By 2010, Minecraft was making him more than his day job.
Yeah, and that's exactly the reason why he quit his job at this online gambling game company, and he started his own company called Mojang with 2 friends. From there on, Minecraft just kept growing.
But behind the scenes, Markus was burning out.
Yeah. Because actually this guy, you must imagine him like an outsider, a loner. He's a very nice, relatable guy. Very kind, a little bit shy. And I think he must have a very unique sense of humor. And I think many people would like him. But because he is reclusive, maybe he's not from himself that socially outgoing person.
Then tragedy hit. In 2011, his father died.
And Markus, he was devastated. And the bigger the game got, the more isolated he felt. Fans expected constant updates, and the internet turned him into a symbol. But he didn't really want to be a symbol. He just didn't felt like one.
One day, Markus, overwhelmed and frustrated, tweeted, "Anyone want to buy my share of Mojang so I can move on with my life?"
Can you believe this? The most fast growing computer game in the world, and which was earning him millions of dollars. And he just go on Twitter and say that. And guess who answered his tweet?
Microsoft.
Exactly. Microsoft, the biggest software company in the world. They made an offer, a big offer. And they offered him $2.5 billion. And you're right, billion with a B.
Markus instantly became one of the richest people in Sweden. He bought a $70 million mansion in Beverly Hills, hosted wild celebrity parties.
Yeah. Then started the time of the life of Markus where he really got crazy. Imagine you yourself, you get suddenly $2.5 billion, but even after taxes and all things you need to pay, you're still left with 1.7 billion or something. And that's like an infinite amount of money for one person to spend. You can spend as much as you want. You never will end this. And then in one tweet,
hanging out in Ibiza with famous people, able to do whatever I want, and I've never felt more isolated. And it didn't stop there. Markus became known for posting some, let's say, questionable opinions on Twitter. Politics, gender, race.
Yeah. And his tweet became so controversial that Microsoft even decided to remove all mentions to his name from the official Minecraft events and even from the Minecraft code.
But here's the twist. Despite everything, the burnout, the backlash, the game he built out of loneliness now brings people together.
Yeah, that's a fact. Because Minecraft is now used in schools, for therapy. It's actually more than a game. It's a platform for creativity and for connection. So Markus Persson, he didn't set out to conquer the tech world, to be a giant in the gaming industry. He actually just wanted a place to feel safe. And in building that, he gave millions of people a place to dream. Big money and big success also brings a lot of trouble. It's not the reason for your happiness and for your joy. What will you do if you have $1 billion at your disposal? It's easy to say you would be happy and enjoy life, yeah, but if you get there, will it really be so? I'm not sure. Use this moment to reflect on your life, on how much success, how much you building things in your dark room, and how much maybe, just maybe, the most fulfilling is not to have reached the end destination. But maybe the real realization comes from the path, from the road, from the way you are chartering onto your destiny. And I hope you are chartering unknown territories, learning, discovering, and developing yourself. Because it's there where you can find really fulfillment. And that's it for today's episode. If this story hits you, then leave a like or follow our podcast. We have currently 24 followers and we welcome you to this small podcast community. Take care, and I see you the next time when we discovered more hidden stories on tech, business, and life. See you then. Bye bye.